Hi, it's me, Dakota.
Who cares?
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's finally here.
Yay!
This is from Mattel Creations, and this is a new Barbie that I definitely just went and bought.
Patrick Star, you are one smart shopper.
This is the Design By series. This is the one from Bill Greening. And if you have any guesses on who it is, she's right there, a little silhouette of her right there on the side of the box. Super beautiful box. Look at all of like the painted details on this box. I do like it. It looks really retro and really cool. On the side, you've got all of the information by Mattel. I really, really like it.
I'm going to cream.
Let's go ahead and take a peek at this brand new doll.
Let's go, girls.
Usually I am all about vintage dolls because I don't necessarily think that today's Barbie has a lot of quality put into it.
Oh, so now the talking cheese is gonna preach to us.
I always said to myself that if they were able to ever release a doll that has that quality that I want, I'm gonna get it. And with this release, at least from the pictures, it looks as if this doll has exactly what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and take her out. Oh shit. Let's see, maybe we could put her out like this. There we go. Boom. Okay, so the whole box is wrapped in tissue paper. Go. Oh, she's looking great. This is such a beautiful box. So before we look at the doll, let's go ahead and look at this box. It's very modern. It's very 1969, 1970. It's beautiful. It's giving totally hair Barbie for sure. It's gorgeous. No more than 20,000 made. And I like how the Barbie logo is actually translucent. You can kind of see our doll in there. Let's go ahead and open her up. Oh my God.
Hello, gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. Look at her. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Bill Greening, you did so wonderful. Look at those shoes. The shoe lasts are actually metallic pink. That is so kick-ass. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Bill Greening just gave us 2007 Barbie quality.
A witch.
Like, I have seen $100 from Mattel, and this right here, oh my gosh, like this does not really match what Mattel's been selling for $100 recently. Like, this is giving 120 type of vibes. She's got like real metal jewelry, throw beads, real satin outfit, nylon tricot pantyhose, real fabric boots. She's really giving it all. And now before somebody says, Rainbow High's been doing all that stuff. Well, yeah, they have been, but Barbie hasn't been doing this kind of stuff since like the mid 2000s. Okay, so like this is kind of like a big deal for me. She's really giving like top model Barbie quality. And if you don't know what that is, I might do a little bit of a comparison of my top model dolls compared to this doll, because I really do feel like she fits in that crew very well.
Ooh, scandalous!
Let's go ahead and slide to the back and we can see the illustration that we have. We've got an illustration. I assume this is by Bill Greening. Digital art, I would bet. Very Barbie. And then over here, it says, with a premium design and high fashion aesthetic, the Styled by Design series celebrates the personal and professional inspirations of Barbie signature designers and creators. With Barbie as his forever muse, collector and designer Bill Greening revives the vibrant vibes of the 1960s, a transformative time swinging with the movement, fluidity, and fashion as freedom. Barbie makes the scene with her dramatic hot pink faux fur coat and saturated psychedelic prints that swirl from head to toe. Her mod mini dress with a hemline that rose to fame in the era and matching thigh-high boots are made for dancing the night away a go-go. Pops of hot pink in her fab jewelry and the Barbie logo purse finish her look that's happening wherever she goes. Which happening wherever she goes is actually, I believe, a line from one of the Barbie commercials.
Nerd alert!
With a secret sparkle in her side glance and pink pouty lip, Barbie is all beauty, love, and feeling groovy. We've got Bill Greening down there. Okay, and like I said before, no more than 20,000 worldwide. So I'm going to go ahead and open this doll because I don't really do dolls in boxes, although this is a lovely doll to keep in the box. I'm going to go ahead and get her open. I believe I'm going to have to do it from the bottom, and then we can get a better look at her. Here Barbie is on the card, and we can really see her a lot better. She has the stuffy head sculpt. Very beautiful. And a lot of people have noticed that some of their dolls are a little bit wonky, and perhaps mine might be a smidgen, but I really don't mind it. I think she looks fine to me. Check out that nail polish. Very reminiscent to Barbie, how she originally was in that mod era. Also have her little nail polished hand over here as well. And beautiful lush pink coat that is lined. Wonderful. We've got his signature in the back with a shocking neon green back there, almost like pea soup.
And that's the end of that chapter.
We have her certificate of authenticity, which I don't think anybody would be in question as to who this doll is. And then under here, we've got her stand and everything, which is reminiscent to Barbies from the late 80s and early 90s. I think the wedding Barbie and the birthday Barbie both have a base that's underneath their box where it carries like their stand and brush and such. But there she is, looking absolutely stunning. So let's get her off of the card.
It's whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
So here she is completely out of the box, and we can do a 360. So you can see exactly how she is presented in her box. Absolutely a beautiful doll. And I wish you could like get all of her into camera, but like this coat is massive. It is made with such nice quality. You don't really see this kind of quality in Barbie today.
I hate to sound bitter, but I am.
She's absolutely beautiful. We'll go ahead and take off her coat. Right here, and we can look at her entire outfit from head to toe. This doll is honestly ready to move and groove. So let's look at her face. She's got on the perfect mod looking Barbie makeup, the most beautiful pouty glossy icy lips, gorgeous doll. What could have made this a little bit better, in my opinion, would be actual rooted lashes. I think that that would have been an even bigger nod to the mod Barbie era. However, I will say that would have probably upped the price up just a little bit more, but she's absolutely gorgeous. The jewelry is all metal, even the ring, which I was quite surprised about. It is literally just a little metal pin, which is exactly how my Barbie jewelry is made whenever I make my dolls. So it's very interesting and cool. And her little Barbie purse is so beautiful. It is of the 1977 Superstar Barbie. There we go. Yep, it does open up, which is an added touch they did not have to add. There we go. Beautiful. And if we turn her around, which is something that I was so surprised to see, look at that, an actual zipper. And not just a zipper closure, but look at these little buttons and little loops, elastic loops. Now, if you don't collect vintage Barbie, you might not know this, but these are so prevalent in vintage Barbie, especially mod era. This is a detail from an actual Barbie collector. You can tell that they have immersed themselves so much in her fashion history, because these are little touches that a normal person probably would not even think about. But this is a nod to that modern Barbie era, these little plastic buttons and elastic loops. And then this is a nod to the Barbie era in general, a actual real working zipper. Isn't that beautiful? It can be unzipped. Let's see here, actually. I doubt that the dress is lined at all. No, it's not. But still such a nice touch. Let's see if we can get it zipped back up. There we go. A absolute beautiful fashion touch that not everyone is going to know about. This honestly surprised me. It's beautiful. Now the fabric is made of a nice satin material that almost reminds me of a silk scarf, but I don't think it's really silk. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I'll take off the purse. Everything jewelry wise to me seems so handmade, which is so unusual to the way that Barbie earrings are made today. The quality level is super high on this doll. So like, I feel even more comfortable now paying $100 for her, whereas before I was kind of a little bit hesitant to pay that, but now I totally see it. Like I totally see where the quality went. It's just absolutely wonderful to see. And so it is of a long sleeve. Beautiful. One thing I've noticed is that the arm has been bent in sort of like an unnatural way because of how the doll was packaged with the coat. This could be totally fixed if you have hot water. It would bounce the plastic right back into shape. I'm probably not going to do that because that's really overly obsessive and it doesn't bother me that much, to be honest with you. But super wonderful. I'm curious to know if this has a clasp in the back for the jewelry or if it is just on forever. Yeah, no, you would have to take some pliers to get off the jewelry right there, but that's okay. We can look at these boots. Check out those boots. This has to be one of my favorite touches in this doll, and that is just simply because of how reminiscent this doll is to the top model dolls back in like 2007, 2008. And I'm very curious to see. I'll probably never get these boots back on. But wow, look at that. An actual full-length nylon hose. Isn't that great? I think that's so great. And if you've never had these fabric boots from Mattel before, especially with like the top model type boots, like this one is, it's got like a plastic shoe bit on the inside. And then of course it has a plastic shoe last on the outside. And the fabric just goes in between. It's a very genius design and it's wonderful to have. And I love the reintroduction into these real fabric boots. If you look at the stitching on them too, it's absolutely immaculate. Bill did such a beautiful job on this doll. Like honestly, he should be super proud of himself for designing another fabulous little icon. One thing I will say is that I am a Bill Greening stan. I did not know who that was whenever I was a kid, but I played with a lot of his dolls, his doll designs, most of them right over here in this era. Those were the dolls of my childhood. So when I see that he's designing a doll, I know that it's always going to have a very beautiful and nice touch. And he really seems to understand what Barbie is all about. And so I just really appreciate Bill Greening. If we look at this coat, check it out. It is fully lined. It has a nice thick lining material on the inside. This is very thick and lush fur. And it looks like it's chopped, like almost simulated into layers. It's very nice. And one reason I suspect that her ring is so removable and not like fully plastic is because they want to make it easy for you to remove this ring, just in case you would like to put on the coat, take off the clothes and all of that. Like, everything was so well thought of, everything was just so well designed. That way you could really play with your doll, and I just really appreciate that. So not only is she beautiful to look at in the box, she's also beautiful to handle, beautiful to play with and everything. So she's really gorgeous. The headband, if you are curious, does have an elastic back. So that is how that one is placed on. It looks like it is tacked on right up there, but it could stay that way for all I care. She's gonna live in this outfit. This is gonna be her outfit till the day I die.
And that's showbiz.
Her articulation obviously is not made to move, and I know that a majority of collectors out there love the made to move body, but not every Barbie needs to be on a made to move body. So I know that's going to be a lot of people's critiques about this doll, for the fact of that she's not on a made to move body, but not every doll needs to be on a made to move body. And posable dolls are great, but not every doll, like I've said, needs to be posable. And I think that if this were to be on a made to move Barbie body, the outfit would not look as good as what it does right now. So I'm happy that this doll is on a Model Muse doll body, but I'm going to try to get the coat on her completely, because I'm very curious to see as to what that looks like. So with the coat on her completely, it definitely does swallow her up. I do bet that you could probably position it into a different way. That way you can see the actual outfit from underneath had you want to. You could position it like that, you know, place that jauntily on her hand, and boom.
It's Golden Girls. Exciting, cute, slutty.
There you go. I personally like the presentation better whenever it's on one arm or even without it. I think it's a beautiful outfit. I am getting mod vibes, but I'm also getting the nanny vibes, if you all know what I mean. I'm getting so many vibes from this fashion. I'm getting Francie, I'm getting Barbie, I'm getting Fran Fine. It just looks so beautiful, but the way it's just presented to us all, I think she looks fabulous. Here we have her next to Totally Hair Barbie, which is everyone's instant, oh my god, she looks like Totally Hair Barbie. Now, the original designer of this fabric has told me that she actually designed the fabric off of a Pucci design, and she's the original designer of the fabric of this Totally Hair Barbie dress. Very talented lady. And of course, we all know that the very talented Carol Spencer designed the doll. And you can totally see the inspiration there, of course, obviously. And they look really stunning next to each other. So as I've mentioned before, this doll is very reminiscent to me of the top model Barbies, just by the way that she is designed. She's designed with some really high quality. So again, we can look at this doll right here and just look at all the details in her makeup, the way she's presented and designed. She just looks very beautiful, and she's just very striking. And if we look at a doll like this, top model Barbie, fabric boots, metal hardware everywhere, including metal accessories. And mind you, this was a Playline doll. This was not a collector doll. A lot of collectors like to collect these dolls, but this was Playline. This was in the Playline Barbie section. It had a commercial, and it was very unhinged for Barbie to come out with this at this time. I begged my mom for this doll, and luckily I got her when I was a kid. And look at those eyes. Very expressive. And Barbie was all about the glam makeup at this time. And the metal jewelry. Very beautiful. If you are not familiar with the top model Barbie line, I do recommend that you revisit it, because they are some beautiful dolls. This one is who I think she resembles the most. This is Summer from the top model line. Again, metal hardware, metal jewelry, real pockets on this outfit, and of course back to fabric boots, and luxurious stitching all around. Beautiful touches right down to the last minute detail. And then here are some other top model dolls. This one is the resort set. Here's Barbie. And I remember when I got this doll. I got this doll when I went to Siesta Key, Florida, back in like, what, 2007, 2008. And I remember she was the one Barbie that I had, and I stuffed her in my bag and took her everywhere, and I played with all of her pieces until they just got like raw and nasty. And if I remember correctly, my original resort top model Barbie was my favorite one. This one was my close second, but there was something about her that I absolutely just loved. Love this doll. I would buy this doll again and again and again, and I have done the same with this doll.
She's obsessed with it.
This line, this top model line, is probably one of my favorite Barbie lines. It is one that I remember I just went to the store and grabbed, and I remember way back in the day, Big Lots was the only one to have a Nikki. Nikki never came out at Walmart. She was never in the Targets, and she was never at Toys R Us. She was only at Big Lots, and she was discounted too. And it's ironic because she's the rare one out of the bunch now. Top model resort summer. Gorgeous as ever. I remember wanting this particular summer as a kid, but I never got her. I got this one right here, and I also got the one with the hair extension pack. And that's just simply because I bought all of these Barbies with my own money when I was a kid, and of course I didn't have a lot of money, and it really took a lot of chores for me to be able to get one of these dolls, although I remember their price, and their price tag was $25 a pop.
It's true.
So there are the dolls right there, and again, they remind me so much of this Barbie. So whenever I saw this Barbie for sale and I saw her debuted, I knew I was gonna get her, and honestly, I'm just so happy with her. So tell me what you think of her down in the comments below. Let me know if she reminds you too of the top model Barbies, or let me know if you don't remember them, or let me know if you would like to get some of these top model Barbies. Let me know if you all are planning to grab her or not. And if you did, do you like her? When is she arriving at your house? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, and thank you for sticking with me on this little quick review. Bye-bye. Stay fabulous.
Top model, Barbie, Teresa, and Summer dolls each come with 2 fashions, each sold separately.